1 hour at Daytona Road sees the B-rated drivers in Group 3 cars and the A-rated drivers in Group 4s. Don't know why the blue flag was out, but I started on pole. Holden behind D-Mock, Mad Maxwell, then Kim, who's been the one to beat here or in this series for the B drivers. Then Old Fart, Scotty McDixon and Beast, sorry. Oh, a bit of contact at the back there, not too sure who that was, but first of the A's is Surly, followed by Moneyman, then Cobber, Jeffrey, Tag and Pup. Pup being my partner in this comp, so it's an individual and a team, so Pup also in the Jag, the Group 4. Then we've got Luke and Scotty. So Holden's partner is Scotty, 22. D-Mock's partnered with Surly in the Mazda this time. And we've got Mad Maxwell partnered with Luke. Kim's partnered with Tag. Old Fart is partnered with Moneyman Davo. Scotty Mac is partnered with Cobber. Hopefully I've got all that right. And Beast is partnered with Jeffrey. So Moneyman with an early penalty served goes back to P3. Cobber moves to 2. Very tight at the back here with Tag, Luke, Pup. So Pup started on the mediums. Scotty 22 on mediums. Luke the same. So we go back to Tag also on medium, so it seems to be the go here. Jeffrey, Moneyman, Cobber and Surly all on mediums. Old Fart's gone first of the Group 3 cars. When I say first, working from the back is Old Fart on hards, Beast on the softs, Scotty Mac mediums, softs for Kim. Mad Maxwell mediums. Mediums for Holden. Softs for D-Mock and myself. So D-Mock's had a move up here on Holden before the end of lap 2. So this is race 4 of 6. 1 hour, no safety car. So this track is, probably heard me bang on about it before, is one of my favourite tracks. I feel quite at home here, but careful not to be too complacent about it. Got good quality drivers behind me. One slip up and I'm gone. Like Kim on the move here in the Ferrari's going to get by Beast, I think, here. Or is it Kim and Mad Maxwell, sorry. Beast in the Ford, Scotty Mac in the Audi from memory, or is it the Lexus? It's the Lexus by the look of it. And Aston Martin for Old Fart. So if you look at the track map, you can see that the two groups have spread apart already, as you'd expect. Group 3 cars versus Group 4s. Money Man's worked his way back into second, Cobber behind. Luke in the Alpha 155. Real tight little bunch here. 3 wide, bit of bump drafting from Pup onto Luke there. Oh, this is not going to end well, surely. Well driven, everyone. This is why I like racing with these guys in this league. You have confidence in people that are not going to make stupid random moves. Good hard racing there, Jeffrey and Scotty. Tag might take advantage of Jeffrey being on the outside there, but work against him next corner. Tag goes in tight. Suck up some slipstream here. See how they get through the bus stop here. Scotty's moved away a little bit. All nice and orderly there. The little Mazda 3 performing well. Group 4. In the hands of Surly. Work our way forward from the Group 3 cars. Old Farts on the hards. So you would expect him to drop off a little bit initially. So Holden's driven away from D-Mock a little bit here. Just did last lap around a 1:45.7, fastest of the race so far. And maybe as quick as I go on the softs for me. Starting to show a little bit of wear. So as I recall, this portion of the race had 3 or 4 seconds on Holden. D-Mock's picked up a penalty, which is easy to do through the bus stop. Mad Maxwell having a look around the outside here on Kim. Mad Maxwell's gone in real deep. Gets it pulled up though. Nice move, Mad Max. So with the night time, this track's not too bad to drive in. You do get pretty good vision with the lights on. So you don't really notice it so much. It's more when it's coming out of darkness to daylight and the lights are off that I noticed a real difference. So Cyril's fastest lap just completed, 1:54.67. About half a second or so quicker than Money Man. About a second quicker than Cobber. Looks pretty quick there, 1:55.2. Teammate Pup in 13th here. So each individual gets points for their placement in the race. On the A and the B drivers separately, and then the points combined as a team. Might pop that up in my community tab on the Facebook, YouTube page. You can see where people are at after the 4 weeks. Everything's settled down here at the Group 4s now. They're all sorted out, getting back to their strategies. Slipping into the 146s now as the tyres start to go off. Now Holden's on mediums, I'm on soft, so he's doing very well on these. At the time I didn't know what compound he would be on, and was sort of hoping the fact that we had a constant 4 to 5 second gap, we were on the same tyres, but it turns out it's not the case. So Dumock suffering like me with tyres, just starting to drop off on time on the softs. The medium guys doing quite well. Kim's doing pretty good, he's maintained a pretty steady 147s on his. Beast has just destroyed that theory altogether, going quicker the last lap around. We'll see what this one's like. I guess slipstream does play a part in some of these times too. So Alphard obviously a little bit slower being on the hards, but he'll get quicker as the race goes on and with the different compounds. So the joke amongst the HTR team is that Cyril will be quick in a tuk-tuk, and it's a pretty accurate description. Every race we have, he's up the pointy end. Moneyman's not far behind him, winning multiple Bathurst races. Again, very consistent times, 1:55s. Cobber likewise, always consistent and up the pointy end. So Pup 1:54.855, he's quickest. Get in the hurry up here off Luke, he's quickest, 1:54.895. Thanks to Pup for throwing my details on his car. So Luke thinking about pulling out here, but I'll probably tuck in for a bit more. Bit of a touch there, but nothing much in it. So we're coming up to complete lap 9. Didn't take as much grass as I generally do. Trying to be a little bit cautious with the tyres going off. So we're not coming into the pits just yet. Without having the pace car, I have a different sort of strategy for this race. It seems to be working okay for me. D-Mock, first one to go into the pits there. Mad Maxwell up to 3. We've got Kim followed closely by Beast. Also thanks to Kim Tag for running my details on their cars as well. Scotty Mac holding down 6th. Old Fart steady in his 148s here on the hards. So D-Mock's out of the pits. First one onto for a tyre change, now on the hards. So look at Cyril's fuel use, just on the halfway. Moneyman used up a bit more as the Aston Martin is a little bit more thirsty than Cobber. Pup. Luke's used up a fair bit of fuel in the little Alpha here too. Scotty, then Tag. Jeffrey not doing too bad fuel wise in the Mustang. So here we have start of the Group 3 cars catching up with the Group 4s, being myself catching up to the back of Jeffrey here. I made the mistake of not announcing my presence. Went to go around the outside, a little bit of a touch. Just got on the grass a little bit. Luckily, no harm done. Holden gets through. Sorry, he hasn't got through yet. So that could have been quite disastrous for me and Jeffrey. So apologies, Jeffrey. So Holden safely around the outside there. Mad Maxwell. So you'll start to see some more pit stops happening soon. So Kim's been to the pits. He's now on mediums. Beast also been to the pits on mediums. I'm in the pits now. I actually copped a track penalty, so whilst I was slowing down I decided to go in, get onto the hards. So Pup's closed in on the back of Cobber here. Cobber just a little bit loose there. Luke ready to pounce if these two make an error. So Pup made the move, got in front of Cobber, first through the bus stop. Cobber picked up the penalty. Luke will pick up that spot. Cobber might go the pits based on this too, maybe. No, took the penalty. Luke goes by. Got Holden catching up to these guys as well. Scotty Mac just gets by, sorry, Mad Maxwell just gets by tag there. So Holden continues on the mediums. Mad Maxwell very low on fuel, he'll be in this time for his first pit stop. Scotty Mac travelling quite well here. So I'm out on the hards for my first lap. So we'll jump forward a few laps here now. So here we are, we've jumped to lap 22. I've just been in, changed over to mediums, taken on fuel. Puts me in 8th on the track at the present. We've got Surly, who's now on softs. Pup behind him on hards. Moneyman on the softs. Luke on softs, done quite a few laps on the softs already by the look of it. Same for Scotty 22. Tags, done a couple on softs in 14. Cobber freshly out on his first flying lap on the softs. Jeffrey also changed onto softs. And we've got the leader coming up behind him, which is Holden, who's doing a longer stint on the hards than what I did. So different tyre strategy. I started softs, went hards, then mediums. He's gone mediums, hards, and we'll finish on softs. A couple more into the pits, being Beast, Old Fart and D-Mock. So the ruling is the Group 4 cars hold their racing line. It's up to the Group 3s to get around. So Kim's moved up to second spot here. He'll have another pit stop to do. So I think his final one will be on hard, so he'll stay out on the mediums as long as he can. If I've got that right. Scotty Max on the hards. P3, Mad Maxwell, oh he's just gone off. Copped some damage on the hards. Probably just misjudged his braking marker there. My stint on the medium hards wasn't too bad for me. 147's fairly constant, couple of 48s in there. So Old Fart freshly out on the mediums in 6th. Beast close behind, come out on the hards. D-Mop on the mediums, got some rear damage here now. His teammate Shirley behind. So Luke's worked his way up into 3rd here, 11th on the track. Scotty 22's come up as well. New pit stop for Pup onto the softs, lap 22. Cobber Trails with Cobber and Jeffrey. So Holden went a lot longer on the hards, and I guess that decision was probably based around saving his softs to get the optimum out of them for the end of the race. Whereas I went the other way, got the optimum, or what I hoped to be the optimum at the front end. Holding down P2 here at the moment. Scotty Mac P3 not far off. Himself back into 4th. So most of the guys in front will have to have a pit stop. Ed Maxwell with his damage on front. Damage set to heavy, so you got to live with it, or you go to the pits and get it fixed, like he's going to do now. Old Fart moves up to 5th here now, start of lap 25. Beast also in. D-Mop moves to 6th. Mad Maxwell out, damage repaired. Now on the softs, final run home for him. Beast out on the mediums, final run. So Shirley still leads the Group 4 field. Moneyman P2. Scotty 22-3. Pup 4. Tag 5, just coming out. Or maybe I got that wrong. Positioning the car tricked me. Cobber, Luke, and then Jeffrey. Kim's going to have to come in this time. Fuel light flashing. Got a couple of the Group 4s to navigate. Scotty McDixon still in 3. That distinctive scream of the 155 in front. Scotty has to go up high to get around. So Kim and Scotty McDixon in. Around the outside of Jeffrey here for me. She'll put me in P2 while the other two are in the pits. Not uncommon for me to hit that corner, so making sure giving it plenty of berth. So old fart up to P4 here. Scotty McDixon P3. Kim's out in 4th on hards. Old fart on the mediums. D-Mock on the mediums, and as you can see we're going back into darkness. So at this stage the vision was a little bit hard. So Holden now into the pits. Left with 1% of fuel, so he's tried to preserve his softs to get the maximum out of them. So Shirley still leads the Group 4 cars. Scotty 22, P2, Pup 3. Moneyman comes out in 4. Cobber 5. Luke 6. Jeffrey 7. Tag 8 after having his last pit stop. So with Holden going to the pits, there he is in the background. I take up P1, just a couple of seconds separating us here. He's now on the soft, so I'm expecting him to catch me pretty quickly. Holden and I just coming onto the back part of the oval. Scotty just coming up to that area about now. Just to give you an idea of distance. Kim in 4th, Old Fart 5. D-Mock 6. Mad Maxwell 7. Beast in 8th. So certainly enjoying a great lead. There's Scotty in the distance. Also got a pretty good lead himself. Over Pup, who's in 3. Then Moneyman, Cobber. I've just gone by Cobber. Holden about to do the same. Everyone very courteous, with an awareness of what's going on around them, making these tasks a little bit easier. Luke's been pedalling the little 155 well. Kim in the Group 3 just goes past Jeffrey here. Tagged the last of the Group 4s at the moment. So there you can see the distance between myself and Holden. Go in car for his car. That's me up ahead. Best incentive ever to try and run someone down is when you can see them, see that physical gap come down. So that was his out lap. Oh, that was close to that wall. A bit nerve-wracking when you've led all race and you start to see the opposition so close behind you. Oh, he's got all loose. Been able to correct it, keep it on the black stuff. My teammate here. Unfortunately, with the battle I had, it couldn't give him a bump draft along. He pulls out of the way to signal don't bother. I assume that's what that was all about. With the flash of the lights, urged me on. Scotty Mac just caught up to a Group 4 car of copper here at the wrong time. Old Fart in 4th here. Kim Nutt far behind in 5th. Dumock just getting to the bus stop here now in 6th. Mad Maxwell back a bit here. Outside of tag. We got Beast in 8th. Surely still motoring on the softs here, a fair bit of wear on them. But got a great lead over Scotty 22. He's got myself and Holden coming up fast behind him. Scotty 22 gets out of the way nicely. You can see how tight P1 and 2 is getting now. Luke's got the penalty here, it's going to drop him off a little bit. Jeffrey recently into the pits now on the hards for the final few laps. mediums. About a quarter of a tank left, holding about pretty much identical. It's got the dominant tyre here, still got a bit of life in them. A lot closer than what he was before, as you can see here. It's that close, you can read all the writing on the back of my car there. This will either be the last lap or there's one to go, I'm not too sure. So Holden's just gone, taken fastest lap on us, 1:45.4. Got the bus stop to navigate here. Looking at that, I got through marginally quicker. Not much in it though. They've got the benefit slipstream here now. So 1:46.796 for Holden there. Oh, look how close. 1:46.55, marginally quicker, but gee, not much in it. That's too close. Trying to make this jag as wide as possible now, covering off any apex. Final lap we're on now, so final bit of the race here, bus stop. Holden closes up real well there. Probably drove out a little bit better. So Jeffrey's finished, Tag's finished. So it's a P1 for me, which I'm really happy about. P2 for Holden, thanks for the race Holden, great stuff. Scotty Mac, good result here. Solid P3. Old Fart in fourth. Behind in fifth. G-Mox coming home for sixth. Mad Maxwell for 7. Beast for 8. Surly got home for first in the Group 4s. Pup second. Moneyman third. Scotty fourth. Luke fifth. Cobber sixth. Tag 7th. And Jeffrey 8th. So thanks again for watching. See you next time.